Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. How do I do it? Now I have these 5 tips for you to better maintain and know where various things in your cars are. It is very practical for those who don't know much and only focus on putting gas and don't worry about anything else. Surely also for those who already know, some of them will be very useful. Remember that we must take care of them so that they last as best and as long as possible. So without further ado, let's see what they are. I don't know if you've ever bothered to check your car's battery, but if you haven't, go and check it. If it presents something like this, it means it has tartar. In this case the truth is very little, but that can lead to problems later. Like the terminals not making good contact or worse yet, our car not starting. But don't worry, the solution is very simple. Just take a container with a little water like the one I show you and add a little baking soda. And with a toothbrush that you no longer use, stir thoroughly until everything is mixed. Once you have done it, just pour it little by little into the terminal that has the tartar, being careful not to wet anything more than that. And of course with the car off. This will cause a chemical reaction that will dissolve the tartar, and with the help of the toothbrush it will disappear completely, leaving it clean. Just scrape off all the tartar well and, if necessary, add more of this mixture. Once you're done, just pour a little plain water to clean it and dry it perfectly. Once you have done it, it should look more or less like this. I recommend that you go to a mechanic afterwards, or if you have engine grease, put it on both terminals, and this way it won't form anymore for a long time. Generally, all cars already have the legend where the gas tank door or cap comes from, like the one I show you on the screen. But if not, just look at the gas pump symbol on your dashboard and there it should have a little arrow on either the right or left side indicating where it is. This will be very useful when you rent a car abroad and you have to put gas in it yourself, so you won't have to turn around or park again to leave it on the right side. Or simply to know where it is, and so that they do not run the hose over their car causing them to perhaps scratch it, or if they have an antenna they break them. So next time just look closely at your board and you'll know where it is. Have you ever had a headlight blown out, your turn signals not working, or a light inside the car not turning on, and you already want to get an electric one? Before you do that, just check the rifle box. This will usually be found on the driver's side under the dashboard next to the steering wheel, and should have a hatch like this. But if not, just open your hood and look on the side where the battery is. And there should be a compartment there that you can easily open as I show you. Screen. Just notice that it does not have a clamp type handle, and if so, just remove it to access it. But now how do you know which fuse is correct? Just flip the fuse cover over and there should be a diagram showing which is which. Or if not, just check the car manual and it will tell you which one you need. Just check that they are blown and replace them with a new one. Test if the fault persists. If not, you have already solved the problem without having to have it checked by an electrician. But in any case check that it does not melt quickly, because if not, there may be a short that it is preferable to have a professional check it. Do they know what pressure their tires should have, or do they only check them when they feel that they are low and the gasoline people set them at the pressure they want or believe is correct? Don't worry, it's very easy to know. The ideal thing is to check the car's manual and check where the tire section comes from, and it will tell us what pressure both the rear and front tires have to go to, and ideally to bring them when the car comes fully loaded. But if we don't have the manual because it is a used car and they lost it, or they simply never gave it to you, don't be alarmed, there is an even easier way to check. Open the driver's door, and in the part of the frame where it was indicated on the screen, there will be a plate or stamp that will indicate the pressure at which the tires should be, as stated in the manual. As you can see, here it tells you the size of the tire, the pressure of the front tires, the rear tires, and the spare tire pressure. So always have your tire pressure checked every time you go to fill up with gas, but only as far as you should go. This will prevent the steering wheel from vibrating or the tires from bouncing or having them too low. Remember that safety comes first. If you still feel any vibration or that it is going to one side, it is most likely that you need alignment and balancing. This is more of a comfort tip. When two people drive the same car, it is always annoying to adjust the seat to the place where it is most comfortable for us to drive. But with this tip they will no longer have that problem. Just take some gray tape or the color you want and cut 2 small strips since you have them. Just make sure that is the place where you feel comfortable having the seat, and glue a strip to the bottom of it just as I show you. Then glue the other part to the door frame where the plastic is, aligning it as closely as possible. They should look more or less as you see on the screen. So every time anyone else uses it, it will be very easy to return to the position that is ideal for us. Whether it is lower or higher, we will always find the place without any problem. If you want, mark another one with another color of tape to distinguish which one belongs to each driver. As you can see, these are 5 excellent tips for beginner drivers or for us to know our cars a little better. Because as I mentioned at the beginning, we have to bring them as best as possible so that they last and we do not have failures that we can avoid with these simple tips. And always remember to wear your seatbelt, check your mirrors and most importantly drive with caution and without any type of distraction such as the phone, painting or anything else that distracts us from the road. Remember that no message, music or our very appearance will ever be more important than our lives and those of others. As you already know, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share with all your family, friends and acquaintances. Thank you for watching and I hope you like these tips. As always, see you in the next videos. Thank you.